We want you to succeed this year, and that is why we are taking the time to do this. Still on the topic, how people get rich, welcome to the second episode of this series. Invest in agriculture. Children of the 21st century all want to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, celebrities, and CEOs. No one wants to be a farmer anymore, but what most of us fail to realize is that agriculture is another industry that is going to be around forever. Humans will always need to satisfy their hunger so they can stay alive and be healthy. Agriculture is very lucrative. And by agriculture, we don't mean peasant farming. We are talking about mechanized farming. Farming on a large scale. There are lots of benefits attached to agriculture. Some people just don't see it yet. Thomas Jefferson once said that agriculture is our wisest pursuit because it will in the end contribute most to real wealth, good morals, and happiness. Agriculture is slowly making people wealthy, but a lot of us don't realize this yet. Some notable men in the farming industry include Stuart Resnick, Olusegun Obasanjo, engineer Kalawole Adeniji, and Harry Stein. Do you know what these men have in common? We'll tell you. They are all wealthy. Harry Stein has a net worth of $8.8 billion, and engineer Kalawole Adeniji is said to be worth over $60 million. Maybe it's time to rethink your career choice. Sell courses online. If you created a course and priced it for $50, you'll make $25 million if 500,000 people purchase your course. You might think getting 500,000 people to buy a digital product is impossible, but it's not. If you have a good product and effective marketing strategies, you can achieve that in no distant time. The internet is flooded with crappy courses from fake gurus, and this is bad for course creators. Another downside of creating digital products like courses is that they can easily be pirated. Course creation is very lucrative and can help you earn your first millions. People are always going to lack knowledge and skills in a particular area, and this is proof that course creation only gets better and becomes more profitable. One major difference between physical and digital products is that you need to create physical products multiple times before you can sell them multiple times, but you can create a digital product once and sell it numerous times. So, if you have knowledge or skill in a particular field, go ahead and create a course. Always remember that there's someone out there willing to learn what you know. Become a pilot. Pilots are among the highest paid individuals on the planet. In the United States, junior pilots earn about $52,462, while senior pilots earn about $157,372. In Nigeria, the starting salary of a junior pilot is 200,000 naira, which is quite high when compared to the starting salaries of other civil servants. Pilots typically spend anywhere from 500 to 1,000 hours in the air each year. This can vary based on the type of aircraft and airline they work for. So, you can see that being a pilot is tedious and their salaries are well deserved. To become a pilot, you need to go to an aviation school and get a degree. If this is something you think you're capable of, then go do it. Pursue a career in politics. As much as some of us hate politics, we can't deny the fact that politicians are making a mint. Nowhere in the world do politicians not make money. They are typically the ones in charge of running a country, and leadership comes with a lot of benefits. One funny thing about politicians is that they are never affected by the country's awful economy, though they pretend to be. If the economy is bad, the masses may suffer, and even the wealthy ones in the country might be a little affected, but politicians will always be fine. This is why they aren't loved by the masses, especially in Africa. Becoming a politician is one of the easiest ways to become rich in Africa. Politics is a dirty game, and you need to be a good player if you must thrive as a politician. Sometimes, elections can be very brutal and contestants can lose their lives in the process. Another disadvantage of being a politician is that you're going to be hated and criticized regularly, but look here, everything in life is risky. So if this looks like a risk you are willing to undertake, then go for it. Politics isn't illegal. Invent something that solves a problem, fulfills a need, or interests people. If you want to get rich, solve people's problems. You'll even make more money if you solve rich people's problems. Ordinary men have become super wealthy just by inventing a wonderful product. For instance, Thomas Edison became very rich and famous after inventing the light bulb, even though some say he didn't actually invent it and only stole someone's idea. That's a topic for another channel, not ours. Another example of someone who got rich from his invention is Silas Addicunnel, the young Nigerian who invented the world's first gaming robot. He is currently the highest-paid robotic engineer. The world is filled with problems, and people are more than willing to pay anyone who can solve these problems and make their lives easier. One amazing thing about inventing your product is that it doesn't necessarily have to tackle a problem or fulfill a need before it can make you a ton of money. You can also strike it rich if your products interest people or make them happy. We want you to look around you and ask yourself, what do people need to make their lives easier? Where are they hurting? What challenges plague them daily? What do they need to be happy? Finally, how can I provide solutions to their problems? If you recognize a problem, move on to finding a remedy, and when you do, endeavor to let the whole world know. Improve on an existing product. This one is a bit similar to the former one. The only difference is that you don't have to create something novel, you just have to improve on an existing product. In other words, all you need to do is make an already functional product better, especially by adding new features. Charles Babbage invented the computer, but Philip Emeagwali improved on Charles's idea and created the world's fastest computer. Becoming an innovator is one of the fastest ways to become a billionaire. People always want to try something new. They always want newer and better experiences, and this is how social media platforms retain their relevancy in the industry. When Facebook first launched, there was nothing like Reels, but with time, they added stories, events, Reels, and so many other amazing features. Find products that you regularly use and try to figure out ways to make them better. No matter how perfect something is, it can always be made better. If you are interested in learning affiliate marketing or crypto trading, we found 2 courses that will help you become an expert affiliate marketer or crypto trader in no distant time. These courses are tested and trusted. They are from reputable cryptocurrency traders and affiliate marketers, not from fake gurus who haven't seen any results. Click the link in the description below to check them out. Also, the founder of Young Black Millionaire Africa just released a book titled Young Black Millionaire. This book will reveal so many financial and business secrets to you and help you level up in life, and the best part is, he's giving out the ebook version for completely free. The link is also in the description below. Don't miss this wonderful opportunity. Next up, become a TV host. The United States of America has Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey, Trevor Noah, and Ellen DeGeneres, and in Nigeria, we have Ebuka Obi-Uchendu, Nancy Isime, and Toke McKinwa. These people have 2 things in common. The first is that they are all TV hosts, and the second is that they are rich. Steve Harvey is said to make around $45 million per year, and Ellen DeGeneres has a net worth of $370 million. This is to tell you that being a media personality pays well, although there are some pros and cons. For example, a private life is a luxury that many media personalities cannot afford. Contrary to what most people think, you don't need a degree in any art-related course to be a TV host. You just need to know how to speak very well, and that is not even the best part. The best part is that so much free content on the internet that will help you develop good speaking and interaction skills. There's no excuse for you to remain poor. So if you think this is something you can do, then we are admonishing you to give it a shot. Who knows, this might be the means through which the Creator blesses you with good fortune. Venture into e-commerce. In one of our videos, we spoke about the platforms that can make you rich. While we were discussing e-commerce platforms, we mentioned a particular quote from Arantxa Gonzalez, a Spanish lawyer who served as the Minister of Foreign Affairs, European Union, and Cooperation of Spain. She said that e-commerce is a powerful means to connect the unconnected to global trade, and we agree with her. E-commerce is the future, and in no distant time, the traditional method of buying and selling is going to exist only in history classes. E-commerce is already making so many people millionaires and even billionaires, and it is expected to create even more wealthy people soon. You could be one of them if you seize this golden opportunity. Learn about e-commerce, master it, and open yourself to more learning. In 2021, retail e-commerce sales amounted to approximately $5.2 trillion. That is about 23 times the net worth of Elon Musk. This shows how profitable venturing into the e-commerce industry can be. It would also interest you to know that Amazon earned $514 billion in revenue in 2022. You can start your e-commerce journey from Amazon, Shopify, and Alibaba. If you are in Nigeria, options like Jumia, Konga, and Gigi are still available to you. Delve into the manufacturing industry. Nowhere on the internet is there an exact figure of what the manufacturing industry is worth, but from our multiple researches, we can deduce that it is estimated to be around $15 to $20 trillion. If $20 trillion is shared with the 8 billion people on this planet, each person will get $2,500. The manufacturing industry can make you filthy rich, but it is quite difficult to venture into. This is majorly because you need an extremely high amount of capital in most cases, but you can also begin with the little capital available to you and solicit funds from investors later on. The internet has made selling less complicated. You can create a website and sell directly to your customers. You can also create social media pages and sell from there. The late Steve Jobs' company, Apple, is one of the biggest names in the manufacturing company. Apple made Wall Street history as the first company with a market value of $3 trillion. So, you can see that creating a product that people love is highly profitable. Invest in stocks and bonds. A stock represents the ownership of a company, including a claim on the company's earnings and assets, while a bond is a loan to a company or a government that pays investors a fixed rate of return over a specific time frame. We'll be honest with you, investing in stocks or bonds may not give you quick cash, but it can make you rich over the long run. In Nigeria, apps like Bamboo, Trove, and Shaka can help you invest in stocks. Buying stocks in the early stages of a business might make you super rich shortly. Ronald Wayne, one of the founders of Apple, had a 10% stake in Apple but later sold it for $800. That 10% stake would have been worth $96 billion if he hadn't sold it, and he would have been one of the richest men on the planet. If you think you can be patient enough, then go ahead and buy a stock. There are lots of them, so make you research before throwing your money into any stock. Start a podcast. One day we'll start a podcast. We don't know when, but what we do know is that we are going to start a podcast. There, we will share ideas and opinions that will fast-track your journey to success. We want you to know that we have you in mind and want the best for you. A podcast is a program made available in digital format for download over the internet. For example, an episodic series of digital audio files that a user can download to a personal device to listen to at a time of their choosing. Podcasts have become quite popular in Nigeria. There are now lots of them in our nation. Some of them are the honest bunch, tea with Tay, so Nigerian and Toke moments. Just like bloggers, podcasters and their guests are always caught in the middle of numerous controversies. It's a method they use in going viral, which in turn helps them make a lot of money. Starting a podcast isn't too difficult, just that you have to get certain equipment like microphones, headphones, a computer, and sometimes a camera. Joe Rogan, the host of one of the biggest podcasts in the world, is said to be worth $245 million. So yes, podcasting does pay. Become a money lender or loan shark. We could have listed this one among the weird ones, but it's not weird. It is a legal way of making money and even getting rich. There's a little difference between a moneylender and a loan shark, though a moneylender can also be a loan shark at times. A moneylender is a person or organization whose job is to lend money to people in return for payment, while a loan shark is a moneylender who charges extremely high rates of interest, typically under illegal conditions. Money lenders are living the dream in Nigeria. This is because most of them give out loans with extremely high interest rates. Before you think of delving into money lending, we would like to remind you that loan apps have taken over, and this has made business quite difficult for money lenders. However, money lending and loan sharking are still profitable. Delve into the movie industry as a producer, director, or scriptwriter. It's no news that those in the movie industry make a lot of money, and producers, directors, and scriptwriters aren't an exception. One thing you might not know is that producers and directors earn more money than actors. The only difference is that movie producers don't flaunt their expensive lifestyle on social media. Most of them aren't even as popular as the least famous actors, and because of this, people don't poke their noses into their affairs, but the truth remains that they are getting their dough on a low key. To become a producer, you need to know about media production and communication, have leadership skills, be thorough and pay attention to details, be able to accept criticism and work well under pressure. Also, you must possess the ability to be flexible and open to change. Being a movie producer will be a lot easier for you if you have a pre-existing degree in any media-related course. It would interest you to know that the Nigerian movie industry was said to be worth $6.4 billion in 2021, while the worldwide theatrical market had a box office of $42.2 billion. A chunk of that can be yours if you delve into movie production. We have a question for you. Do you think Nollywood will be bigger than Hollywood soon? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Become a programmer. Those in the tech field might claim they don't make a lot of money, but they do. Technology is growing stronger every day, and this opens the door to many technological careers like programming, database management, data science, and artificial intelligence engineering. Programming is a high-paying tech job, and programmers live a comfortable life, even in African countries. One of the benefits of working in the tech field is that you'll always be useful and make more money so long as you can innovate. In the United States, an average programmer earns about $97,800 annually, while in Nigeria, the median salary of a programmer is $800,000 per month. They can earn even more if they work for a big corporation. The world is changing fast. Endeavor to get a tech skill that will make you money, or you'll be left behind. Create an app or website. A single website or application created by you can have a positive impact on your finances and change your life forever. The interesting part is that you don't even have to build this website or app yourself. All you need to do is think up an idea, find a developer and pay him to build it for you, and if you cannot pay him, partner with him. The website or app could be for your existing business, or it could be the business. There are a variety of websites to choose from, and some of them include subscription websites, entertainment websites, news websites, blog websites, and e-commerce websites. You can also build an app in a particular niche of your choice, or simply build an app that solves a problem. After building your app or website, move on to monetizing it. Some common monetizing methods for apps and websites include placing ads, incorporating subscription features, offering a mix of free and paid features, in-app purchases, and sponsorships. Marketing is another crucial thing. You need to develop effective marketing strategies for your application or website. Take this as a piece of advice from us. The first and best marketing strategy is to have a good product. So, ensure that your app or website does what it was meant to do excellently. Become an athlete. An athlete is a person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. We bet you already know that athletes make huge amounts of money. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo currently earns over $4 million per week. There are rumors that Anthony Joshua earned $10 million from his fight with Otto Wallen on the 23rd of December 2023. $10 million is equal to 190,314,000.00 South African rands and 123,852,100.00 Ghanaian cedis. That's a whole lot of money if you ask me. Parents who were formerly against the idea of their children playing football have now started encouraging them to do so. The earnings of athletes like footballers and boxers have sparked a worldwide controversy because so many people are not happy with the fact that athletes only entertain people and make a fortune, while doctors who save lives daily can barely pay for a vacation. Do you think it's okay for footballers to earn more money than doctors? Drop your answers in the comments section. The problem with becoming an athlete is that not everyone is athletic, and even if you are, you might never find the right opportunity that will take you to a higher level, especially if you are in Africa. Please note that we are not trying to discourage you in any way. However, you might get discovered if you make your talents known to the world, and social media can be of great help. Just keep perfecting your craft. We believe in you and we are rooting for you. This is the end of part 2. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Also, endeavor to turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on the next video. We'll see you next time.